Hey everyone, I'm here again with Jay Barino,
Hello.
and today we're going to be playing another user-submitted co-op map for Rock the Cabinet. This is Cradle of Death by the Skunk. Dominion researchers have discovered a hybrid birthing facility. Destroy it before the new hybrid birth. Cradle of Death, a co-op mission for the Rock the Cabinet 2017. So we're having a blast going through these. Really looking forward to this one. I do know that Nathanias is voice acting.
Yes, I'm excited for that, mostly because I really like Nathanias. I think he's a stand-up fella for the community of StarCraft, and I like how he speaks his mind. He doesn't sugarcoat things with what he thinks about the game balance and such, so I think he's a very active community member. If you don't know who Nathanias is, you could check out his live stream on Twitch.
He also has a YouTube channel. You can
Yes.
check out some of his videos as well. So, all right, so deliver payloads to birthing facilities. Don't let hybrids birth.
So is this I wonder if this is a template splash screen that Blizzard provided, because I've noticed a few people having those objectives there in big square boxes. Or maybe that's just something that's been shared around. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
But I like them. I think every map should consider adding them just for that ease of use. Again, I personally am voting on what I think is the best idea, as opposed to necessarily execution. But keep in mind, a lot of the casual voters are going to vote on execution. So I think having just little ease of entries like that helps a lot.
Not enough minerals.
This map seems very colorful. Is that just
Yeah,
me?
it's very
Everything's all the
saturated.
colors. Yeah, it's a lot more vibrant
I
for
like
some
it.
reason. I like it. Yeah.
Welcome to Calus. The facilities for Amon's new hybrid Balrogs are just around your landing zone. These monsters will be impervious to our weapons systems once they birth. As discussed earlier, our only shot is to destroy their incubators before they birth. Conventional weapons won't work here either, but my team's fusion chargers pack just enough punch for the job.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
Admiral Fabricant. I noticed that there's some upgrades in the payload facilities. Recon module. Oh, so we need to have objectives completed to unlock those. So they construct nukes that go into trucks, and I assume we have to escort the trucks. I'm assuming that. I don't know, but that's what it looks like.
Did they use the nukes to destroy the hybrid birthing facilities? Guessing?
That was my understanding, yes.
Yep.
Payloads constructed in about 2.5 minutes. Don't lose 5 payloads. That's pretty forgiving. Also, this was another with no difficulty select, so I'm not sure
Okay.
what we're supposed to be.
I'm glad you noticed because
expecting
I was not paying attention to that. If there was or was not. So.
Looks cool here. We're heading up to the top. Oh, there's just a giant stasis tank with a big hybrid in it. Looks cool.
Nice.
Looks very cool.
There's also, I noticed a watchtower on my left. I'm going to send SCV just to see what that is all about.
Yeah, and I also wonder where our expansions might be.
Not
Maybe,
enough minerals.
hopefully the watchtower will show us. Yeah, the map is definitely very colorful, which is it's nice. Okay, so they've been experimenting on these caged elementals. Might want to stay out of the skies.
Add-on complete.
Does that mean, like, don't make air units?
So
Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
implication there? Or maybe I just
Yes.
misunderstand.
I like that there's a little reward for actually moving out and scouting, I guess.
Yeah, interesting.
Not enough
Yeah.
minerals.
Alright, well, I'm just going to try to get some Zerglings out. No enemy attack yet. This is around the time where we would typically be pinged for an initial enemy attack, I think, on a normal map.
Not enough
Though,
minerals.
the payload's going to be done in 30 seconds, so we do have to be prepared to move out.
Move
Not
out,
enough
yep.
minerals.
See, how does that align with
Not enough
when our
minerals.
hero, when the hero would birth? Kerrigan's about 40 seconds out, so she's going to be about 15 seconds behind. So I have to try to make some Zerglings to catch up.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I haven't noticed anywhere to look for expansions. Well, that's the kind of thing where once you play a map more than once and you know where that kind of stuff is, you don't really have to worry about it,
Yep.
Research
I
complete.
suppose. I'm going to... Oh, never mind. They're at the birthing
Oh,
chamber.
at the.
We just finished loading the first trucks with explosives. Just remember, when those nuclear payloads go off, they'll blow up our units as well. Stay clear of the bomb zone once you've delivered them.
Oh, we each have our own separate one.
Banshee airstrike ready.
Oh, and we control it? We control it.
Oh, that's
So we
neat.
don't have to... Okay.
It's an escort, but you get to control the
But
escort.
you can control it. Yeah. And then from the payload facility, you can order it to move certain places from there as well. You can have it retreat. That's pretty nice.
There's just a global timer that prevents you from just waiting
From
forever.
sitting.
So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which
And there's
is
a little
good.
indicator about your allies as well.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
So technically, we could both go the same way,
Minerals.
Yeah, why not?
Additional
but we don't have to.
minerals required.
For a second, I thought maybe it's going to force us to go separate ways, but yeah, you don't have to.
Not enough minerals.
Another one where communication is
Hyperion call down.
key
ready.
to the map.
Our
Yes.
allies
It's time
are
to
being
assimilate.
attacked.
And again, this might be like a normal difficulty. Doesn't seem like this is very heavily defended or anything, which is
Okay.
fine with me. I just want to point out.
We also want to, I mean, this is also the first one, so you could also just, I mean, since we can lose 5, like if there's a heavily fortified area, we could just move one payload and just blow up the like the enemy with a nuke.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, stop moving. Got 3 minutes, 24 seconds.
Okay. I'm gonna move mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my units out of here.
Oh, that's right. Maybe it'll blow up the rocks.
Well, yeah, that's what it says. It even says if you click invulnerable plates, deliver payload trucks to destroy, which I
We
like.
got some visitors heading for our base. They don't look too friendly.
Oh, it gives you
One
some.
to five,
It gives
That
you.
thing's gonna blow.
I like the user interface. It's all very custom. There's a lot of it, but I don't feel like it's too cluttered or anything. So.
Yeah, I agree. It's just different. It's again even just the color, saturation is just different.
Allies searching.
Just makes it a little more interesting.
Oh wow, that was a huge explosion.
Just confirmed. That one should no longer be a threat to us.
I like how the portrait has Nathanias' face on the helmet.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Not
that's
enough
funny.
minerals.
What have we here, commanders? I'm detecting a captured Tyrannosaur near the enemy's base. Might be a good idea to set it loose to distract him.
Okay.
I also really quite like how the expansions are gated. I think that's cool.
Uh-huh. We're not done yet. I just received reports of new incubators going online. Let's trash them. All right.
Let's trash them.
Oh, can we get upgrades? Install the bruiser module on your nuclear payloads. Rain units can load into payload and attack 50% faster. Oh, wow. So it's like a mobile bunker. Increase health and armor, decrease speed.
So
That's nice.
you have to pick one or the other.
Oh,
So I picked
okay.
the other one.
I didn't
for
even look at the
sentry
other
mode.
one.
Base is under attack.
And
You-
those only affect our own. What am I trying to say?
Hyperion's on its way.
Our own payloads.
Right. That's interesting, though. I like that. When attacked, cloaks for 10 seconds. Does yours have that as well?
No, mine.
That might be the recon thing that I got.
No, I can load Marines into it though.
Yeah, so mine is more defensive. It cloaks automatically. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, or are you already attacking?
Attacking with the
seem fine.
Hyperion,
Our allies
clearing pretty much everything out.
Yeah, I realize, again, this definitely strikes me as a normal or casual difficulty that it defaults to, so I assume
Got
it's...
enemy forces
we shouldn't
inbound
be
on
too
our
worried.
base.
There is an attack on our base.
Mm-hmm.
It's not moving though, so.
So the map maker for, I think it was Mercenary Business, when he commented recently on the video we made for his and said that he used the standard template size, because we've been commenting, or I at least have been pointing out,
Frosty, commanders. Amon will attempt to destroy the payload. Make sure to disappoint him.
I was pointing out how a lot of the maps
Enemies
seem
attacking the
larger.
payload. Send your reinforcements now.
Our allies are being attacked.
A lot of the maps seem too large, mobility's an issue. Hybrid Elementals approach, I don't advise engaging with an air force.
Banshees are incoming.
Well, I'm gonna go with my Banshees.
Okay. Maybe it
Okay.
does like splash anti-air damage
It
or something?
casts, your payload has a scared driver. It's afraid because enemy units are near, so it slows down. That's actually pretty neat.
So a lot of little things on this map that make
Yeah.
this really, really neat. Make sure to move your stuff away, by the way.
Oh yeah, there's the countdown, but I can see this map having pretty high replayability. I did.
Clear the area. That thing's
Green,
gonna
run.
blow.
Oh, they dropped units on us. So. Let's just run. I think they should all die.
Oh, why the trucks have moved. They got attacked and they actually moved away.
Is that?
Let's see. It doesn't seem to affect where the explosion happens, though. Interesting. Okay.
Last confirmed. That one should no longer be a threat to us.
I'm also still mildly questioning whether we should or should not be making air units. I understand that those elementals are supposed to prohibit you from doing that, I suppose. And there
But
really
why?
isn't much of an air-focused commander right now, so I don't think that would ever be an issue.
Okay, we have new upgrades available. Anti-air module or detection module. I'm just gonna go full anti-air. Anti-attack.
I'll get the detection module because I'm lazy and don't want to make overseers.
Yeah, I can see this definitely having high replayability. Lots of choices. The skunk also said each time you play this map, I mean, there's several different events that happen, which change.
Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, replayability is a huge factor that I think is... That's great. That's a big thumbs up for me, for
Yep.
sure.
Definitely adds to the map.
These biomass will provide us
Very varied type of units. We have like Primal Hive down here.
And there is just so much on this. This map has a lot to offer, and something about the look of it. It's just really charming. They've got some important data about these hybrid experiments on those computers. It's not mission critical, but it would be nice if you destroyed them. A few missing voice lines.
Yeah. Oh, so we
Not an
free.
issue.
It worked. The Tyrannosaur is causing mayhem in the
Oh, that's cool.
and they're forced to pull some of their guys to defend.
Ah, cool.
That's neat.
So you pointed out after we stopped recording in the last mission, but it applies here too. It's nice to see a side. It's a bonus side mission that does actually affect the main. The main mission.
Yep.
Yeah, so like it's distracting them. Maybe that just means they won't send attacks for a little bit of time or something. I don't know.
Cool.
Are the payloads out? They are. Okay.
They are. Can we get upgrades? Oh no, we already got the upgrades for them. So.
Yep.
And the
Banshee airstrike ready.
concept that you can move the payloads, I mean, it gives the players more choices. You know, puts them more in control, which is very very cool.
Yeah.
Anon will attempt to destroy the payload. Make sure to disappoint him.
So it sends drop pods each time, which I like. And it gives you a notable audio cue with the roaring, where it says, "There's enemies coming," basically. I like that.
Our allies are being
You did notice that when the portrait pops up, it blocks off some of the bonus objectives.
right now.
Oh, I noticed that too. Yeah.
Not a huge deal.
How does that normally work? Well, my transmission window is stuck open right now. Just a very minor bug.
Enemy attack coming for our base. Stay frosty.
We do have 6 minutes. I'm gonna move the payload up with my army.
Okay.
Just make some units to
But
defend
the
at home.
Hyperion. The Hyperion can, yeah, pretty much do this himself.
Yeah.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, there is a attack coming at home.
I'm building units to
Okay.
deal with that. Or are they going for your? Oh, they're going for your
For my base.
your other base.
Enemies
I think you'll be
attacking
okay.
the payload.
Yeah,
Send
just-
your reinforcements now.
Additional supply depots.
Oh God.
Zero's
Yeah,
under
so you
attack?
can't really run the payloads away. I like that too. You have to get units over to them.
Yeah, I like the scared mechanic.
What I like most is I'm actually imagining how this would scale up in difficulty, and I'm liking the thought of it.
Additional supply depots.
Because you have to think about the payload at all times. Meanwhile, you've got your bases getting attacked and stuff like that.
Our allies are being attacked.
Also, there's no obligation to destroy all this stuff because you just
Clear the area. That
blow
thing's
it all up.
Yep. Just, I mean, but you also can't just rush the payload in there because it'll get targeted and slow down. And there's more. There's rocks over here we can clear out. And let's go for the computers, I guess.
Yeah.
Our allies are being
Boosh!
That's satisfying. Very,
It
very
is really satisfying. The whole screen shakes no matter where you're looking, too. It's pretty funny.
Last confirmed. That one should no longer be a threat to us.
Nice.
I guess bonus objective time.
Bonus objectives. See what our other upgrades are. Shockwave module. And the other one didn't show up for me, so.
Yeah, it says 4th objective completed. So I guess I'm getting the shockwave module, because I don't have an
Okay.
option for the mines.
Yeah, I feel like there's
And- Go
All
ahead.
right, we're not done yet. I just received reports of new incubators going online. Let's trash them. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff to digest the first time you play this. A lot of stuff going on. But after the first few times playing this, you should be okay. Oh, wow.
I think there's a lot of stuff to digest, but it's all optional. It's not required to complete the map. Like, you could pick either of those upgrades. The idea is that there's some parity there.
Uh-huh.
get ready.
So I think that's probably I prefer that. It doesn't feel like, oh god, there's a million things you need to know, and if you miss a
Right.
transmission, you're gonna lose.
Right.
Amon will attempt to destroy the payload. Make sure to disappoint him. It worked. The Tyrannosaur is causing mayhem in the enemy's base, and they're forced to pull some of their guys to defend.
Okay, same deal. And you know what? You could probably time that to release a Tyrannosaur when
When
you're
you come-
moving out.
Yeah,
Banshee
Payloads.
ready for deployment. Are being attacked.
that's cool.
Calling down the Banshee.
My queen! Not like these! Okay. I feel like if this wasn't on normal difficulty, I probably would have
Lost by now.
already lost. Yeah.
Our allies are being attacked.
And again, we are showcasing these, so.
Yeah. I had mentioned before we started recording too, I was mildly concerned about this map. I was afraid it was just going to be like meme central. Because when I saw a bunch of really cool screenshots for it, and it just looked so ridiculous. But now that we're playing it, it all just it works really well. I think it's just the colors. Something about the colors again. They're so vibrant that at first you're like, this looks ridiculous. This doesn't look like StarCraft. And I don't know what was done with the lighting to achieve it, but it's different and it's cool. I like it.
Hybrid mutalisks are heading towards your base. Watch out. They've been experimenting on these caged mutalisks. Be prepared to face flying hybrid.
Okay. Does that come through weird for you too?
Yes, it did. That was the first time that Admiral actually talked, though.
The enemy is attacking the payload. Send your reinforcements now.
No, that's Nathanias.
No, it wasn't Nathanias, but a different a filter, or he just.
It was
you
just
know.
a different person, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just placeholder text lines before he got them all recorded, perhaps. Recorded and applied.
Our
The
allies
enemy is attacking the payload. Send your reinforcements now.
Oh, your payload.
Stay cloaked, buddy.
Oh, he is cloaked. That's nice.
Use that shockwave.
The Marines, get in the payload.
I'm detecting an enemy attack. They're heading towards us now.
This is another one. It definitely feels very frantic, but I like it. It just forces you to move out. So I'm kind of in that in between where I said it doesn't feel like it's overbearing. I don't feel like there's so much happening that I feel overloaded or anything, but it's like a lot is happening.
Uh-huh.
Or it feels like a lot is happening, at least. But that's mostly because you have to pay attention to the payload because you can control where it goes.
Commander, we need to bring the other truck to the target.
Okay, I got
The enemy
mine.
is attacking the payload. Send your reinforcements
I did too.
now.
Okay, let's
Clear
get out
the
of
area.
here.
That thing's gonna blow.
So can the nukes actually get destroyed? No, they can't.
That's good.
Those poor truck drivers. They just stay there and get blown up. Poor guys.
I imagine they escape somehow.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I'm calling in the hot
Thank you for that.
No
One,
problem.
for putting my mind at ease, and also for the Hyperion.
Where were the hybrid? Did they say they were flying hybrid coming?
Upgrade
Somewhere?
complete.
I thought so. I think they hatch from these little thingies. like there are mutalisks in there. It's possible that on higher difficulties, like more of them would spawn, but I really don't know. I get the impression more would spawn on a different difficulty.
Cool. I do have to say this is a map that makes me want to play this again. So.
Yeah, I agree. Again, especially because we hear that there's different types of things that could happen. We're not done yet. I just received reports of new incubators going online. Let's trash them. This is the last one. We're 23 minutes in. So a lot of these maps, again, with the map size, the basic template map size as well, a lot of these are coming out to be about 30 to 35 minutes. It's on the longer side of what is available in co-op in general, but that's not a bad thing, I suppose. I've been pointing this out on every map, I should say. Just to clarify for everyone watching, I'm not saying long maps are a good or bad thing, but if it feels like a slog, it could be because of length. This does not feel like a slog. Also, I don't think we have to go down here.
No.
There's a generator here, but we don't need to do anything with it.
Let's kill it, see what happens.
Yeah, maybe it'll release another Tyrannosaur that's not an optional objective. I don't know.
That would be
neat. Nothing.
Attack wave at home. You got your Hydralisk,
Yeah.
though.
I have a few. I'm gonna move my truck.
That's a good idea. Can you get another upgrade for yours?
Oh, I didn't look.
I cannot.
No. Yeah, neither of mine are selectable.
Okay.
There's repair drone module and mine module. Fourth objective completed, which it is, but we can't select it. We also have 7.5 minutes, which is pretty significant. Okay, how do we get here? Right down here.
And I don't know what if you have to like say what difficulty this would be. Like, would you say it's like a normal, hard?
I would guess this was normal.
Okay.
If not casual, just because some of the enemy attacks at the beginning, it was like one Warhound. But casual, I think, just means enemies have half health, so I assume it's not casual.
I would say normal.
Yeah, definitely normal.
Okay, let's clear this out.
Hybrid mutalisks are heading towards your base.
Okay.
Watch out.
I want to check those mutalisks.
Oh, God.
The payload. Send your reinforcements
I never
now.
stay with the payload.
Probably should.
I never. The
Oh, it
mission
did. It
objective.
had like an EMP burst. Did you see that? That was neat.
I know. I think I saw it last time. I missed it
like-
when it tried it that time.
Blast.
Also, the trucks do have. You're getting wiped out at home, but I suppose we could just get in there and win.
Yeah. Let's just go.
The trucks do have an attack, so they won't just like slowly roll in when you're trying to.
Right.
If
which is
you have
good.
them selected with your army, yeah. I just saw a little tooltip that was titled Reaper Jump Copy. Just like a minor thing there. Little things to clean up if so desired for a final release.
That's the last one. Those monsters may have no place in this world, but I'll see them in hell.
Kaboosh.
Kaboosh.
Click to upgrade. Co-created by the Skunk is CTG, voiced by Nathanias. Special thanks to Nathanias, not only for his voice work on his mission, but also for his continual dedication to the StarCraft 2 scene, through streaming, casting, and advocating for a better game. If you're playing this mission and you aren't familiar with Nathanias, check out his stream at Twitch TV Nathanias. Go check him out. Also, Jay Brino and Deltron.
And Deltron. Anybody who's actively supporting the SC scene. But I agree, Nathanias is great. Check him out. Pretty big name. Anyway, final thoughts. I'm going to exit this because I keep getting attack notifications. Just going to go back to the arcade. I'll do a bit of a roundup here. From my perspective, I thought that map was cool. It has a lot of replayability. There's very minor things that could be adjusted. I shudder to think what the higher difficulties could be like. I feel like a brutal would be pretty darn hard. If that was normal, I think the brutal attack waves would be way, way, way more challenging. Sure. Granted, we're like half-hearted in these. We're going in completely blind. as you said earlier, you know, going in with knowledge on the maps is half the battle. So even I feel like Kerrigan has such a slow start in terms of all the commanders that she definitely struggles in the early games. But, you know, once you're not going in blind, you know what the map's about, then that's half the battle again. I think that it's a modified missed opportunities. A lot of the maps we played reminded me of missed opportunities. This one is specifically interesting because you can control where the truck goes. So the prerogative is on you when you move it, and you have to just get it there before the timer runs out.
You
so
are
it's just a little twist.
The escorter.
Yeah, you're the escort and the escorter. And you can add those little upgrades, which I think is a nice little thing. Like if you're absent-minded like me, specifically, getting that cloak upgrade probably saved us from losing even on a normal difficulty, because I definitely would have lost my truck. Overall, I liked it. I think it's a really cool take on the escort mission. Something about the colors, the lighting on the map. I don't know why, but I thought it was really cool too. Just the look of the map.
Yeah, the colors gave it like kind of like a funky, like, you know, 70s, 80s vibe to it.
Just like an extra fun.
Yeah.
It just felt kind of goofy. The giant explosions, you know, the Nathanias Marine, all that kind of stuff. Real just adds like a don't take this too seriously vibe, which I love.
Yep. Yeah, just another quick thing. Nathanias' voice could be increased a little bit. It was a little soft in some parts. Just try to match it with the Blizzard co-op commanders' voice lines. So like the volume level. But very fun map. Definitely am going to play this again just to see what other events take place, what other things take place. And I would very much like to play this on a harder difficulty just to see. Also, the elementals, like it said, avoid using air units. I'm not really sure why.
It said they were anti-air elementals.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's meant to just completely prohibit you from using air, just to punish the player for making air units, which I don't know if I agree with that, but it just seems like they were called anti-air elementals, so they probably just do splash air damage or something.
Yeah, but very cool map. Awesome job. And we look forward to playing the next RTC co-op map. Until then, this has been Deltron and Jay Perino, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye now.